Imagine a river, not one of water but of information. This is mobile data. It's the photos we share, the messages we send, the videos we watch, all flowing through the air, invisible to our eyes. But just like any river, this data needs a source and a path to reach us. Our phones don't make this data. They receive it. Think of your phone as a radio. It can send and receive signals, but it doesn't create the music or the news. That information comes from somewhere else. This is where cell towers come in. They are like the radio towers of the mobile data world. Scattered across the land, they act as relay stations, catching data signals and bouncing them towards your phone. Each tower covers a certain area, like a neighborhood. When you move from one area to another, your phone seamlessly switches connections between towers, ensuring you stay connected. Have you ever noticed your signal bars drop when you're far from a city? That's because there are fewer towers to relay the data. What about remote areas where cell towers are few and far between? This is where satellites play a crucial role. Orbiting high above Earth, they act like giant mirrors, reflecting data signals across vast distances. But towers and satellites are just the messengers. The actual data, the content itself, comes from the vast network of interconnected computers we call the Internet. And connecting you to this network are Internet Service Providers, or ISPs. They are like the companies that lay down the pipes for the data river to flow. This intricate system, from the cell towers to the satellites to the Internet, has revolutionized our lives. We can now access information, connect with loved ones, and even control our homes with a few taps on our phones. Mobile data has become an invisible infrastructure, as essential as roads and bridges. It enables us to work remotely, access telemedicine, and explore the world in ways unimaginable just a few decades ago. This invisible river of data has become the lifeblood of modern society.
Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to use free internet without recharge in 2025. So imagine browsing the internet, streaming, or even gaming online without spending a dime on internet data. Sounds amazing, right? So today I'll reveal 5 safe and legal ways to use free internet in 2025. No recharge required, so let's dive right in. Let's start with method number 1, using public Wi-Fi. So public Wi-Fi is one of the easiest ways to access free internet. So many places like the cafes, libraries, airports, and even the parks offer free Wi-Fi. But then here's a trick to make the most use of it, okay? So you can use apps like Wi-Fi Map or InstaBridge to locate free Wi-Fi hotspots near you. So wherever you are, depending on your location, just open these apps and they have the ability to scan free Wi-Fi that are available to you. You can connect and start browsing for free. But then if you are done connecting to a public Wi-Fi, the next thing for you to do is to protect yourself. Use a VPN like Proton or Privado VPN to secure your data while you are browsing on public networks, okay? And the pro tip is that save the password to use it automatically next time you are nearby, okay? Alright, so let's move to method number 2 by using zero-rated platforms. A zero-rated app or website is an app that is sponsored by one of the internet service providers. So what it means is that you get to use the app for whatever services it offers for free without consuming your own data, okay? Right, so many ISPs now offer zero-rated platforms, websites, or apps that don't consume your data balance at all. So for example, MTN Free Basics gives you access to platforms like Facebook and Wikipedia for free. So they have the Ayoba app that you can listen to music, play your favorite games, and access to your favorite articles without using your own data, okay? Airtel users often get free browsing on their official app or other partner sites. So what you need to do is to visit your internet service provider's website and they will list their zero-rated platforms that you can start using for free. And now this brings us to method number 3, using offline browsing apps. So offline browsing apps are a lifesaver for saving data. Now you can use apps like YouTube or Google Maps to download videos and maps while you're on free Wi-Fi. And then once downloaded, you can watch videos, navigate, or even read articles offline. No data is required. So what you need to do is to visit YouTube and then search through your favorite videos, download them when you are connected to the free Wi-Fi. Then later on, when you don't have data, you can come and watch those videos for free. And the same thing applies to Google offline maps. So let's say if you are planning on taking a trip to a different city, and then you suspect the network on the way might drop or you might not have data, then once you are connected to the public Wi-Fi and then you have free internet, you can download the route about the city, and then when you're about to travel, then you can access the maps to the city for free without using your data. Okay, so there are other apps like Packet and My Mind. They allow you to save your favorite articles or web pages and then read them later without internet access. Okay, so once you have free internet now, you can browse the internet, you save your favorite articles, your web pages to your My Mind or Packet app, and then later on when you don't have data at all, you can still get back to these web pages and read your articles without internet access. Okay, right, so this brings us to method number 4, that is using a VPN. So most of you have used VPN to access free internet, but this is how it works. VPNs don't give you free internet directly, but they can unlock hidden opportunities. Yes, or they can help unlock free access in certain cases. Some ISPs offer free access to specific websites or apps, so a VPN can reroute this zero rated access to other sites depending on your configuration. Okay, so they can also help you bypass some captive portals. Let's say a VPN can help you get access to public Wi-Fi. So some public Wi-Fi networks require login pages. So a VPN might bypass this restriction by encrypting your traffic, giving you access without signing in. Certain VPNs like Opera VPN or Siphon compress data, reducing overall consumption and sometimes allowing limited free browsing even when your data balance is zero. So you can go ahead and explore VPNs that use this kind of techniques to offer free internet access in some cases. But remember, always choose responsible VPNs and test them responsibly to avoid violating ISP terms of service. Okay, right. And this brings us to the final method, using ISP free data offers. Did you know most internet service providers offer free data as part of their promotions? For example, MTN Ghana provides bonus data for first time app users. If this is your first time using their my MTN app, after signing up for an account, they are going to offer you some free data to use. The same thing if you are going to use their new Momo app. After downloading the app and signing up, they are going to send you 500 megabytes for the first time. Okay, right, so the same thing applies to Airtel. Tigo runs some promos where you can get free browsing data for social apps like WhatsApp and Facebook. Okay, right, so now yours is to find these offers. So make sure you check your internet service provider app or website and look out for these promos or these offers that you can get free data. Okay, right, so look for promo periods as well, as these offers often are seasonal. Okay, right, so but before you start exploring, here are some few safety tips that you need to pay attention. Always use a VPN to secure your data on public Wi-Fi networks. Okay, avoid entering sensitive information like your passwords on public Wi-Fi, and also be cautious of fake apps promising unlimited free internet. They might be scams and they are there to steal your personal data. Okay, right, so stay safe and stay connected. All right, so now it is your turn. Try these methods and comments below which one worked best for you, and then let me know your country and network. I had love to tailor tips just for you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and then hit the bell icon for more internet tricks in 2025. So see you in the next video, and then stay safe and goodbye. Ever been stuck watching that download bar crawl like a snail on a cafe break? Today we are flipping the script and revealing the secret weapon to turbocharge your downloads. And guess what? It is a VPN, but not just any VPN. So let's begin. You have all been there, 10%, 20%, whether it is a 100 gig game, a 4K movie, or your cat's TikTok debate going viral, slow downloads are the worst. And VPNs, as you know, they mostly make it slower, right? Wrong. Let's meet Speedify VPN, the VPN that defies logic and boosts your speed. Let me show you why it is a game changer. Alright, so Speedify uses channel bonding technology, so it combines all your networks, that is your Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and even your phone's hotspot into 1 mega pipeline, that is 1 mega connection that is going to boost your internet speed, right? Plus, it uses the smart systems to pick the fastest servers and encrypt your data without the lag. So just think of it putting your downloads on a rocket, but with a VPN shield. Alright, so let's go through the steps to set it up on your phone. So if you don't have Speedify on your phone, first just open your Play Store, and then we're going to search for Speedify VPN. That is right here, the first one. Click on it. Already I have it installed on my phone. If you are the first time, then you should click on install and then wait for it to finish installing on your phone, and we're going to go ahead and set it up. Okay, and so just go ahead and click on the open button, and this is going to bring you to the first time interface. Right, so now what happens is that Speedify is able to pick one or more connections and combine them into a single connection that is going to improve your internet speed, be it your upload or download speed. Okay, so as you can see, I have my cellular data, that is a SIM 1, and I also have a hotspot connected to this same phone, that is the second connection right here. So in this case, you can provide more Wi-Fi connections, so your other phone hotspots, and Speedify is going to detect them automatically, combine all these connections into a single connection for you. So the best tip is that network, if you are using MTN SIM card in your phone, then the other hotspots should be other networks, let's say Airtel, Tigo, Vodafone, and the rest. Okay, so let's say that mostly if one network at a time is very slow, then combining it with a stronger network or other ones should be able to improve your internet speed. Okay, alright, so once you are done connecting your phone available hotspots, the next thing to do is to just slide the power on gear corner here, and then Speedify is going to detect them automatically, combine all these hotspots into strong, and that's going to improve both your upload and handling experience as well. Alright, so that is all about it. So smash that like button, lighten speed, subscribe for more tech tips, and tell me in the comments what is the first thing you would download with. Alright, so hope to see you in the next video, and then stay safe and goodbye for now. If you want to connect to the internet, you can always turn on your cellular data from one SIM card at a time. But what happens when that network fails you, or even when it can't just deliver a strong connection? Alright, so in that case, can you combine 2 or more SIM cards and even Wi-Fi connections into one single fast and reliable connection? The answer is yes, and that is exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. But before we begin, why do you need this? Number one, if you experience poor internet connectivity, merging multiple connections gives you one strong and fast connection. And number two, whether you are streaming, joining a live show, or gaming, the last thing you want is for your network to drop and leave you stranded. Combining multiple connections means that if one network drops out, the others keep you online uninterrupted. Okay, alright, so now that you know this, let me walk you through how to combine your mobile and Wi-Fi connections to get stronger internet connectivity. Okay, right, so first of all, let's open our Play Store. If you are using iPhone, go ahead and open the App Store, you will get it there also. Okay, so once we are here, we're going to search for Speedify VPN. Okay, it is right here. I'm going to click on it, and then I already have this one installed on my phone, so go ahead and install it. And then the next thing we do is to click on the open button, and this will bring us to the first time interface. So once you're here, just click on the blue button, agree and continue. Okay, right, so now click on continue again. So you can go ahead and create an account, but we are going to use the free package. So you can just look for the close button at the top left corner and click on it to close this interface, and then it will bring you straight to your free account. So once you're here, there are a lot of settings we can do, but for this video we are going to leave everything default, and it's going to work perfect for us. Okay, all right, so now the next thing to do is to activate your multiple connections, so Speedify can detect them and combine them into one single for you. So now Speedify is an app designed to merge multiple internet sources into one seamless, powerful connection. It uses channel bonding technology to combine cellular data, Wi-Fi, and even Ethernet connections into a single, fast, and reliable stream. Okay, right. So whether you are using two SIM cards, one SIM and Wi-Fi, or even three or more connections, Speedify optimizes them for maximum speed and stability. Okay, right. So now on your mobile device, you can turn on your data, select the SIM card that you want to use. I'm using MTN, so I'll select my SIM 1 and then turn the data on. Right, so once I'm done with that, I'm going to use my Wi-Fi here. I have one other SIM card that is my Vodafone slotted into my Wi-Fi device, so I'm going to turn on my Wi-Fi device. Shemet is also connected. Okay, right, so now I have two connections here. I have one SIM in my phone, and then I have another SIM card in my Wi-Fi. So now it is good to combine different networks. Let's say I'm using MTN SIM card in my phone, and then I have Vodafone SIM card in my Wi-Fi device. Okay, in this case you are combining two different networks here that might have different strength, so you're combining these two into one single network. Okay, all right, the next thing is Speedify to do its work. Okay, it is going to automatically detect my Wi-Fi device and also my cellular data from my phone, and then I will do the combining automatically for me. Okay, you can see the interface here. I have my Wi-Fi device as the first one. It is right here, and I also have my cellular data. It is right here. Okay, right, so you can see Speedify has detected them automatically. So the next thing to do, it is very simple. So you can see the slide button at the top right here, so you just need to slide it to the right to turn it on, so that Speedify will go ahead and then combine the two networks for us. Okay, so I'm going to slide it on here, and it's just going to take some few seconds to combine both my MTN and Vodafone SIM cards connections for me. Okay, and bam, and that is it. It has combined them and is successfully connected. I'm just going to click on OK to close this window. All right, I don't want to set our data cap, so just say no. It is good to allow for notifications, so click on allow again, and then you are done. Okay, all right, so you can see the signal here. I am connected. It has combined both my MTN in my phone and then my telecell SIM card from the Wi-Fi into one single connection. All right, so that is all you need to do. So you can now go ahead and use this single connection to stream, watch your videos, and then game online without internet disruptions. All right, so here's what you do with your combined connections. So you can stream in high quality without buffering, and you're gonna enjoy seamless gaming without lag. Now that you have stronger internet connectivity, you can download large files faster than ever, and you can stay connected during video calls even if one network drops. Okay, all right, so with your free account, Speedify gives you 2 gig every month to use for free. Okay, now so if this 2 gig runs out within the month, then you have to wait for the next month to receive another 2 gig to be able to continue to combine multiple connections. Okay, but hey, the next video is going to shock everyone. I'm going to show you how you can combine multiple connections without using Speedify and any app on your computer. So it's just going to be some settings that no one knows about, so I'm going to reveal this thing to you in the next video, so make sure you watch out for the next video. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more amazing tips, and drop a comment below if you have how it works for you. So hope to see you in the next video, and then goodbye for now. Right, so did you know you can listen to your favorite music, play games, and even chat to your family and friends all for free without using your mobile data? And the bonus part is that you can even get 500 megabytes anytime you extend this offer to your friends, okay? And this goes for all MTN subscribers, so let me show you how you can do it. If you have Ayoba app, just open it. But if you don't have it, just visit the Play Stores and install it on your device. Once you're here, just click on menu and then come down to the AI chatbot, ask Aya, and click on it. And then you have the details set here. Okay. Hello, did you know Ayoba is free for all MTN subscribers and does not use band or music channels, games, and chat to your loved ones at no data cost, only on Ayoba. Okay, right. So they went further to tell you that you can now invite friends from all network to Ayoba and receive 500 megabytes reward valid for 7 days. All right, so that is all about it. So what you need to do is just come to menu and then you have games, music, and all that. Okay, then if you want to play games, just click on it, scroll through and select your favorite game and start enjoying. Okay, you can also stream music for free. Just click on the music icon and then you have all the music artists and their music you can listen to. You can search for your favorite music, and then you can start listening to it all for free. Okay, all right, so this brings us to the last video for 2024. Hope to see you in 2025. Happy New Year and goodbye. So what's up guys, welcome back to Protectives. Happy New Year, and today we are diving into a very common and frustrating problem: no internet secured on Windows 10 or 11. Okay, right, so don't worry if you are facing this issue. I'm going to walk you through a few methods to fix this. Okay, right, so stick around and let's get you back online. Right, so if you click on your internet gear here, you will see that you are connected to your hotspot or Wi-Fi, but for some reasons Windows keep on telling you that no internet secured. So in that case, you cannot be connected to the internet. Okay, so if you have this problem, don't worry, at the end of this video you are going to get this fixed and get back online. Okay, all right, so for the first method, come to your Windows search and you're going to search for INET cpl.cpl. You're going to open this app right here, click on it, and then this is going to pull out this window. And once a year, click on connections and then come down and click on LAN settings. Okay, so what opens up, come to the proxy server, and then if it were already checked like this, that could be the problem. Okay, right, so if it is to uncheck it and then click on OK again, and then you are done. So this will fix your issue. So if it doesn't, let's move to the second method. Okay, so on the second method, we are going to the Windows search and we are going to type ncpa.cpl, and then we're going to open this app right here, click on it. Right, so you have this window here. If you are connected to the internet through Ethernet, work with, I'm connected through my mobile hotspot, so I'm going to locate it. That is Wi-Fi at the bottom here. So I'm going to right click on it and then I'll click on properties. So once here, scroll through to incorporate, make sure you uncheck it if it is already checked. Okay, so mine is here. I'm going to uncheck it and then scroll back to internet protocol, select it and then click on properties, and then make sure it is selected to obtain an IP address automatically. Okay, right, and then you come down to the DNS and then make sure it is left on obtain DNS server address automatically as well. So leave these settings and click on OK, then click on close this window. All right, so this will fix the issue. Move to the third method. Okay, all right, so come to the Windows search again and then we are going to search for reset. Okay, it is right here, so click on it. All right, so once you're here, you're going to just click on reset now. But before you do that, make sure you remember the password of your hotspot, because after resetting you will have to enter your password again to connect. Okay, all right, so I remember my password. I'm just going to click on reset and then click on yeah. Okay, all right, so once you are done with this, you have to restart your PC for this to work. Okay, right, so go ahead and do that, and then we are going to close this window now. So if you go ahead and restart your PC, it should work, but if it doesn't, let's move to the next method. If you are connected to a VPN, and then this is your course of it. Okay, right, so is that internet settings gear on the taskbar, and you should be able to see the VPN you're using. I'm using Privado VPN. You can see that. Okay, so what we need to do is just click on your start button, and we are going to go to settings, go to network and internet, and then go to VPN. You will see the list of VPNs you are connected to. So mine is here. I'm just going to click on it and then click on remove. Okay, confirm, and then you are good to go. Okay, so all these methods to fix your problem. If it doesn't, then the problem could be from your internet source. If you are connecting from your mobile hotspot, make sure that you have enough data, and make sure the problem is not coming from your mobile or Wi-Fi device. If all that is set, then it should be able to work for you. Okay, all right, so in the last two methods we did network reset. So after that, you have to restart your PC. When you are back from restarting your PC, go ahead and then connect your Wi-Fi again. I'm going to enter the password and then click on connect. Then we are going to see this time around if the issue has been fixed. Okay, right, so as you can expect it, so I can go ahead and then browse the internet. Okay, all right, so you point to the internet gear here and I have internet access. All right, so thank you for following, and then hope to see you in the next video, and goodbye. Running out of data too quickly, these three Android settings will save your day and your data. Right, so let's dive right. So the first setting, just swipe from top to down on your Android home screen, and then just expand, and then you will locate data saver, turn it on. This background data usage by apps and reduces overall data consumption. Okay, all right, so number two setting is to restrict background data for specific apps. Okay, right, so what you need to do is just to go to your phone settings, and then go to app management, then click on the app list. All right, so yeah, identify apps that run on the background and that heavily rely on data. Okay, right, so apps like Facebook, TikTok, CapCut, Canva, and YouTube consume a lot of data at the background. Okay, so you make sure you turn all those ones off to save your data. Okay, so if you can do that, then just search for those apps. Let me search for TikTok. Click on it, and then when you open any app, you go to mobile data and Wi-Fi, click on it. You can see background data is turned on, so slide it off. Okay, right, so you can do the same to the rest. Let's say Facebook, I'm going to click on mobile data and Wi-Fi, slide it off. Okay, right, another notorious app is Canva, relies heavily on data, so I'm going to slide it off. Okay, all right, so identify apps that you don't need them to run on the background and turn it off. Okay, the last setting to do is to use light versions of apps. Switch to light apps like Facebook Lite, YouTube Go, or TikTok Lite. These apps are designed to consume less data while giving you the same experience. Okay, all right, so turn these settings on and enjoy more data for less. Share this with someone who needs it, and don't forget to hit the like button and follow for more quick tech tips like this. All right, so see you in the next video, and goodbye. Alright, so in this video we are diving into how you can boost your internet speeds without paying extra for it by changing your DNS settings. So if you have heard about DNS but you are not sure how it works or which of them to use for faster internet browsing, then this video is for you. But first off, what is DNS? Well, in the world of networking, computers don't go by names like humans do. So they identify things by numbers because that is how computers and other similar devices talk and identify with each other over a network, which is by using numbers such as IP addresses. So humans, on the other hand, are accustomed to using names instead of numbers, whether you are talking directly to another person or identifying a country, place, or thing. Humans identify with names instead of numbers. So the logic here is that our computers only understand numbers. That is the only language that they know. So in order to communicate with the computer, it means that we humans have to speak numbers. That is the only way computers can understand the message that we are trying to tell them. So humans, on the other hand, are good at names and poor at identifying by numbers. So for example, if we were to assign 123.4.455.2.3 to a person, a place, or a thing, it means that each time we are going to call the person, let's say Peter, then we would start mentioning this long number to identify Peter, right? So literally every person or thing should be carrying numbers, which is difficult for us to remember, right? Yeah, so humans are not good at numbers. Even your phone, when you want to search for the contact of a person, you start by searching the name for the person and then the phone gives you the number. This shows that we are not good at memorizing numbers, okay? So do you see the huge language barrier between computers and humans? So this is the battle between, for example, Mr. A and Mr. B, who speak different languages. So Mr. A and Mr. B, they must need a translator or interpreter to be able to communicate with each other. So in order to close the communication gap between computers and humans and make the communication of a lot easier, then networking engineers developed DNS, and DNS stands for Domain Name System. So the DNS, let's take it for example, is the translator or interpreter between Mr. A and Mr. B, who hardly can understand each other, okay? DNS is the key factor for how the internet works. So its primary job is to take the name of the website, let's say portocom.com, and translate it into an IP address, basically telling your computer which server to connect to in order to load the web page for you. So let's break this into details. So if you wanted to browse the internet, you will first open your browser, then you must enter the IP address of the website that you want to open, and then your computer or device is going to load the website for you. For example, I may remember the IP address of the Portocom website, so I will type it in my browser here, hit enter, and my computer is going to open the website for me. Now, since humans are not accustomed to numbers and it is difficult for us to remember, especially when there are billions of websites on the internet, this is where a DNS server comes in to help. So a DNS server allows us to just type the domain name of the website or just click a link, and then it will convert the domain name into a numerical value that the computer can understand. So this number is called the IP address. So every website or smart devices are assigned IP addresses so that they can identify with each other and then communicate among themselves. So as humans, we can't remember all the IP addresses, but we can do better by names. Alright, so now that you understand what DNS is, let me show you how it can slow or increase your browsing speed and what you can do to experience faster internet speeds, okay? Now, when you want to visit a website, we just have to type the domain name or click a link. Technically, this is what will happen at the background when you start the command. So your system is going to send a DNS query to figure out which IP address corresponds to the site that you are trying to visit. So the DNS server converts the domain name into an IP address that is associated with the website, then sends the IP address back to your computer. It is only at this time that your computer understands that you wanted to open a web page that goes by that IP address, and then is going to retrieve the information of the website and then is going to load it on your web browser for you to see. However, this conversion process can sometimes cause delays or latency, especially if your DNS server is very slow. So you can see very clearly at this point that your browsing speed is dependent on how fast the DNS server converts the domain name to an IP address and how fast it sends it back to your computer to identify and load the web page for you. So a slower DNS will give you slow internet, and a faster one mean faster internet, okay? Right, so I don't want to keep this video more than 5 minutes. So what watch out for the next video. So in that video, I'm going to take you through what DNS to choose and what settings to do to have faster internet browsing. Now this channel is going to narrow down to network troubleshooting, internet connectivity, cheap or free mobile data tips and hacks, and online privacy and security. So if you love this new development, then be sure to check back always for new videos. Alright, so I will see you in the next video, and goodbye. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to find free Wi-Fi no matter where you are. So whether you are traveling, working remotely, or you are just trying to save on data, so these tips is going to help you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First, let's start with the obvious one. So tip number one, public places like the cafes, the libraries, and even the shopping malls often offer free Wi-Fi. So what you need to do is that when you are in those places, your phone should be able to automatically scan for them and then connect you to the free Wi-Fi that is available over there. So before your phone can be able to do that, we are going to turn on two settings on your Android phone. So if you are using Android, just swipe down your screen and click on the settings gear, and then locate the Wi-Fi here, click on it, and then we are going to go down here and click on Wi-Fi preferences. So depending on the phone that you are using, if you are using Samsung, Techno, and the rest of Android brands, these settings might be a little bit differences. So the key thing is I just try and locate the Wi-Fi preferences wherever it is located in your phone. So just tap on it, and then we are going to scroll down here. We're going to turn on two more settings here. So you see where it says turn on Wi-Fi automatically. So when you turn on this one, wherever you find yourself, whether the library or cafe, is going to automatically scan the list of Wi-Fi network that are available for you to connect to. So turn this one on as well, and it is going to give you a notification wherever you walk past any free Wi-Fi available. Okay, your phone will send you an alert, and then you can decide to tap on that free Wi-Fi and connect to it and start enjoying. Alright, so that was the first trick there. So let's move to the second one. So we're going to use Wi-Fi Finder apps that will help us to be able to scan to whatever free Wi-Fi is available in our environment, and we can connect to them safely. So I'm going to show you the three best apps that you can use to do this. So the first one, we're going to install Wi-Fi map, and then it shows you millions of hotspots that are shared by users worldwide. Okay, right, so what we need to do is just go to your Play Store. We're going to search for Wi-Fi map, the first one. All right, so it's right here. Click on it, installing it. So we're going to go ahead and install it. Okay, all right, so once you're done installing it, just click on the open, and then it's going to bring you to the interface of Wi-Fi map. So we're going to set it up like that. All right, so go ahead and click on continue. Click on continue again, continue, allow for location access, and then continue. Alright, so you can allow for notifications that it can send to you free Wi-Fi that are closer to you. I'm going to click on allow. Alright, so I think they have a premium plan that is 120 Ghana cedis per year. I'm not going for it. I'm going for the free one, so I'll cancel it. Okay, and I'm going to cancel this one again, and then I'm going to cancel this one again, and yeah, I am on it. Click on the Wi-Fi gear here. It's going to scan through your location and then get you the free Wi-Fi that are working and that you can connect to. Alright, so through the scan, where I am currently, in fact, I don't think there are Wi-Fi networks available here, but it's able to find one here. So I'll click on it and see whatever it is. Oh, it is this one. So I think this one is a home Wi-Fi that is around my area. So I can just track it on the map, and I'll get closer to it to then connect to it. It is free. It will give you the free Wi-Fi. When you connect to it, start using it. Okay, so that is how this one works. All right, so the second app that is very useful is so you just go to Play Store. You're going to search for InstaBridge Wi-Fi map, and then already I have it installed, so I'll go ahead and I'll click on the open button. Quickly, I'm going to close this interface. So this one we have to set it up. We're going to grant location permission. So I'll click on continue and then allow location. You can allow notifications. That is it. It is done. All right, so we're just going to click on the map and then it's going to identify Wi-Fi networks that are available at my location. So you can see that there's free Wi-Fi here that I can click on it to connect. Okay, so you just click on the map and it's going to identify all the free Wi-Fi that is available around your area that you can connect to them safely. Once you connect to the public Wi-Fi, you know it's very risky. You are exposed. So InstaBridge takes it another step to offer you a free VPN that you can also connect in addition to it, so that it can secure or encrypt your data. Right. So that is how it is. You can get back to the map and you can continue to identify more Wi-Fi networks that are available to you in your location. All right. So the third Wi-Fi app that you can make use of is Facebook itself. Okay, right. And I don't think this feature is available to everybody. In some countries it is there, so if you don't find it, no problem, you can stick to the first two. But in your place, if you have it, just open the Facebook app, and then once you are there on your Android, you'll find three horizontal bars at the top right corner. Click on it and then that's going to open this menu for you. So just scroll down and click on the more. If you were having this feature in your Facebook app, you should have had it here. It is simply called find Wi-Fi. You could just click on it and then Facebook is going to scan through your location to reveal available public Wi-Fi that are closer to you to connect. Okay, it works in the same way as the InstaBridge and then Wi-Fi map, but is totally free for you to use. So if you are lucky to have it, I don't have it here, so if you are lucky to have it in your Facebook app, then congrats. Right, so that was using a Wi-Fi finder apps to locate available Wi-Fi networks that are closer to your location for you to connect to. I'll give you the third trick that you can use to find free Wi-Fi that you can connect to. Okay, and that is by using your mobile network hotspot locator. All right, so many mobile carriers like the AT&T, that is this network is in America. So if you're around that area, you can use their official apps or websites to locate free Wi-Fi hotspots that you can access with your plan. Okay, so if your mobile carrier is offering you this one, you can always use their hotspot locator to identify and connect to the hotspot that is available to you based on your plan. All right, so check your service provider. All right, so that brings us finally to the fourth trick here. But did you know that you can sometimes use the Wi-Fi in places like airports and hotels by trying this? Yes, but before you do that, please read their free access terms before you try connecting. Okay, or some of the airports or the hotels, they have their partner websites that you can try connecting to get unlimited time access. So read through them. But the trick here is that if you are new in town or the area and then you can't find uh, free Wi-Fi available, whether in the hotel or the airports, then the best thing to do is that we are going to use Google Maps to be able to identify Wi-Fi networks that are available to us. So in that case, you can be able to identify the hotels in your town or in your area that are having Wi-Fi networks in them, and then whether they offer that service free to their customers, and then you can get closer and connect to. So what we need to do is that we are going to simply open our Google Maps. So you can do the same using your iOS. Right, so what we need to do is that come to the search bar here. This time we're going to type Wi-Fi near me. This is how you're going to do it, and then click on the search button, and you're going to search all the Wi-Fi networks that are available in your area. So if the hotels and the airports in your area have Wi-Fi networks, you are going to see the list here. It's going to pull them out that closer to you. So I have a MTN Connect store. I work closer to them. So, but currently they are closed. They open at 8 a.m. Right, and all these ones Wi-Fi networks that are closer to me. All right, some of them are hotels, some of them are shops, and some of them are private ones. Okay, right. So once you pull them out here, you can actually identify the location and see whether you can connect to it. Okay, all right, so that's it for today's quick guide on how to find free Wi-Fi anywhere. So if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more tech tips, and then I'll see you next time very soon, and goodbye.
Imagine a river, not one of water but of information. This is mobile data. It's the photos we share, the messages we send, the videos we watch, all flowing through the air, invisible to our eyes. But just like any river, this data needs a source and a path to reach us. Our phones don't make this data. They receive it. Think of your phone as a radio. It can send and receive signals, but it doesn't create the music or the news. That information comes from somewhere else. This is where cell towers come in. They are like the radio towers of the mobile data world. Scattered across the land, they act as relay stations, catching data signals and bouncing them towards your phone. Each tower covers a certain area, like a neighborhood. When you move from one area to another, your phone seamlessly switches connections between towers, ensuring you stay connected. Have you ever noticed your signal bars drop when you're far from a city? That's because the relay the data. What about remote areas where cell towers are few and far between? This is where satellites play a crucial role. Orbiting high above Earth, they act like giant mirrors, reflecting data signals across vast distances. But towers and satellites are just the messengers. The actual data, the content itself, comes from the vast network of interconnected computers we call the Internet.